I got married in November, bought a house, and there's just been a lot of things going on that have brought on stressful eating. And I've kind of fallen back into some really bad habits as far as my relationship with food. Hey guys, it's April with So Fashion Week TV, and welcome to the channel. So Fashion Week TV is a lifestyle, health, beauty, and fashion space here on YouTube. If you like content like this, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you here. And there's also a notifications bell kind of like right there. And if you click on it, you will be notified when I upload new content. So please be sure to do that as well. Now today's video is going to be about when slip-ups become setbacks. Now, as you guys know, I've been documenting my weight loss surgery journey here on the tube. I actually had vertical sleeve gastrectomy surgery back on October 3rd, 2016. And that was a revision surgery for me. Back in 2009, I had lap band surgery where I was very successful. I lost 98 pounds. And fast forward a few years and a few life events, I ended up gaining some of the weight back. And in order to regain my self-confidence and to get a bit of myself back, I decided to move forward with having revision surgery. So I did that, and now today, year to date, I have lost about 85-ish pounds. My starting weight was 215, and year to date my weight is about 129. That was my weight the last time I weighed in, so that's over 80 pounds, and that actually exceeded my surgeon's goal. So I think that that is fantabulous. I am overly excited about that. I'm overjoyed, I'm grateful, all of those things. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get into the topic. I really want to dive into it. So as I stated, for me, there were a series of life events happening during the time following my my lap band surgery. As I stated, I had it done back in 2009. At that time, I was in an 11-year relationship, and that relationship ended after 13 years, shortly, following my surgery. So that relationship ended. I was not only a single mother, but a single woman who had recently lost a drastic amount of weight, and things kind of went haywire. So I was kind of all over the place. I was leaving my children home alone. I was going to bars. I was trying to pick up men. It was just a host of things happening, and I finally got a hold on that, and ended up getting baptized, and I ended up meeting the love of my life. Well, I've always known him, but we actually connected, and I ended up getting married. And through all of those things, through all of those life experiences, I ended up gaining the weight back. And that was probably at about I want to say about maybe 3.5, 4 years post-op was when I started to notice regain happening. And not all of those things were bad. Actually, during some of the worst times, I maintained my weight, because those times that were the worst were what was common to me. And then when things in my life started to turn around, is when the regain happened. And I think that is because I had gotten so comfortable in my new situation that I allowed those old habits to creep up and become my new normal. So whereas previously I was used to not going out because I didn't have a boyfriend, I ended up going out. We were going out to restaurants. We were eating and drinking a lot, and spending a lot of time just kind of like lounging and just really just being into each other. And my comfortability level went from 0 to like 1,000. And over the course of 3 or so years, most all of my weight began to creep back up on me. There were a lot of people who were way older than me going through this journey, so I did not take advantage of like the community and the support groups. I think that would have been very beneficial, not only for me but for others who were going through that situation, given the fact that I was extremely successful. So the sense of community back then, probably given my age and just my overall lifestyle at the time, did not really it didn't really allow for me to be open-minded enough to rely on the weight loss surgery community for support. So I allowed those old habits to kind of creep back up on me, and then rather than taking the bulls by the horn and saying, listen, you can't live your life like most people, I allowed that to be a severe setback for me. And you know, it basically ended up with me having to go through with surgery a second time. So one might ask, what is a slip up, right? A slip up is a mistake. And know that we are all human and we all make mistakes. And that is why erasers are on pencils, so that you can erase those mistakes away and get back on the path to greatness, right? Yeah. One might also ask, what is a setback? Okay, a setback is essentially going in reverse. A setback is defeat, and what you don't want to happen is for these mistakes to become your new normal or your new way of life. When you set out to have your weight loss surgery, you put a lot on the line. And if you've been successful in this journey, don't allow these small little teeny tiny mistakes to put you back in a bad place, to put you in the place that you were running from. So if I could recommend anything, the first thing that I would recommend is that you rethink your relationship with food. Okay, food is fuel for life. Okay, it is not an emotional comfort tool for you. So know that it is fuel for life, and that is it. Number one, right? Number two is, if you found yourself in this place, just know that it's never too late to turn it around. So what you have to do is seek support. And in seeking support, I mean pick up the phone and dial your bariatric surgeon's office. Make an appointment with the nutritionist. See if there's a support group in your local area. And if you cannot get up and get out and do that, then seek support on the internet. Weight loss surgery support is free and it's worldwide. It's on the World Wide Web. You can do it through Facebook. You can do it through Weight Loss Surgery Foundation of America. You can do it on Obesity Help. You can do it here on YouTube. We are all here to support one another. So that sense of community and support that you have, it's invaluable. So this is why I'm doing this video. So I'm here, you know. If you need to email me, my email is sofashionweek@icloud.com. I will post it below. If you have any questions that you need to ask, if you just need some moral support, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. If you have a question, just a question that's not really private or anything, you can just post it below and I'll get back to you. I'm on most all social media outlets. I have Instagram, I have Facebook. As I stated, I have an email address, so if you want to get a bit more intimate with me, you can reach out to me on email. But know that the sense of community here on YouTube is to help you. It is to help you to win in your journey. And if you've made a mistake, just know that you can get back on back in the game. You're not out. We want to stay in the game. We don't want to put ourselves on the bench. We want to stay in the game. And lastly, guys, do not be afraid to exercise your right to check on your mental health. Seek help from a therapist if you are unable to get on track through the vehicles that I've just described. That is it, basically. If you like what you heard here on the channel, again, please be sure to subscribe, and I'll be back on here in a week with another video. If you want to get into the conversation, do so below. If you have any additional tips that you want to post below to help someone who may be going through a setback, it would be helpful for you to post that comment below. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.